the Fermi paradox and the Drake equation. So sometimes when you look up in the sky at night, you can see some stars, and sometimes you can see a lot of stars. And then it would make you wonder how many stars there really are in our galaxy. Well, no one really knows for sure, but a rough estimate would be around 250 billion stars in our galaxy alone. And this is just the amount of stars in our own galaxy, which means we have excluded all the other stars in all the other galaxies around here in our universe. So, how many stars are there in the entire universe? Well, another rough estimate would be 1 million quintillion stars. Yes, that is a lot of stars. And with a lot of stars, you would also wonder if any of these stars might have the same qualities as our sun does. It's very likely that some of them does. How many though, we don't know. And how many of those sun-like stars would be orbited by Earth-like planets? Well, no one is sure of that either, but if we just assume one of the lowest estimates, which would be 22% sun-like stars, then it would mean that at least 1% of the stars in the entire universe would be orbited by Earth-like planets. 1% might seem low, but it would still be another 100 billion Earth-like planets out there. Just imagine that. Anyway, this is what the Fermi paradox is all about. This is where the mathematical probability of these planets existing collides with the lack of evidence that we have on these other Earth-like planets. Well, because you see, these numbers is just made from pure math. We haven't actually seen or heard anything from these planets or detected any radio signals from them. So this makes you wonder what solution what the solution is to this paradox, what we should believe in. Well, one possible solution is that there is something going on, something which prevents any of these planets contacting us, or the opposite. Because if there truly are so many other Earth-like planets out there with intelligent life, how come we haven't heard anything from any single one of them? This something else is called the Great Filter. Many believe that the Great Filter is a stage in the development of life where it suddenly stops further life from developing. So it's some sort of obstruction that prevents most planets from growing intelligent life. And so the Earth is one of the few planets who surpass this blockade. Another possible solution is that intelligent life already tried to visit or contact us, but at that stage the Earth had not developed any intelligent life itself, which means there was no one to contact on the Earth at that point. Or maybe the rest of the universe already colonized and socialized, and we just haven't joined them yet. But whatever the truth is about the Fermi paradox, we just haven't found it yet. So anyway, one way to calculate how many Earth-like civilizations that are out there in the universe is by using the Drake equation, which look like this. So basically you can calculate the number of civilizations in the Milky Way galaxy whose electromagnetic emissions are detectable by taking R, which is the rate of formation of stars suitable for the development of intelligent life, times with F in P, which is the fraction of those stars with planetary systems, times NE, which is the number of planets per solar system with an environment suitable for life, such as Earth, times FL, which is the fraction of suitable planets on which life actually appears, times Fi, which is the fraction of life-bearing planets on which intelligent life emerges, times Fc, which is the fraction of civilizations that actually develop a technology that can release detectable signs of their existence into space, so we could detect them, times L, which would be the length of such time of time such civilizations release detectable signals into space. And you can see you can't really use this equation because we don't know any of these factors. But it's still a very used equation for this subject, or more like a very known equation. Because basically what this says is that we don't know any other civilization. We don't know if there are any because we need to take all these factors into place if we need an exact number on how many civilizations that are out there, and yeah, we just don't know that yet.